Hello everybody, this is part 3 of my ARTEZA products review. This time we'll be reviewing the real brush pens, the Fineliner pens, the water brushes, and ARTEZA acrylic paints. So if you're ready, let's go. So we start off using the Fineliners, which are 0.4 millimeter water-based pens. So I already enjoy drawing with pens, so I'm going in and using the technique I normally use. What's intriguing about these Fineliners is that I can go from a drawing to a painting, which is something I've always wanted to do. So as you can see, I set my drawing up, so I have all the lights and shadows where I want them, and then I go over it with the water brush. I did a lot more practicing than I showed in the first video. I tried different papers. I even tried using it on canvas, and I kept trying until I got comfortable enough to try something like this. So I want to encourage all you guys to keep at it. So here's what I found cool about the Fineliners. After I allow it to dry, I'm able to layer because the ink stays put, meaning it won't lift up if I add more water to it, which makes layering a breeze. Well, one of the things I learned while working with the Fineliners and also the real brush pens is that when you wet the ink, it darkens, but then it dries lighter. So you have to allow your work to dry before you can see how it's turning out. So there's a lot of small intricate details in the robe and bathing suit. I really enjoy details. So with this particular drawing, I'm trying to teach myself how to control the water brushes. If I add too much water in the ink, then it'll bleed into some of these other colors, and that's not something I want to happen. So I'm really gonna have to learn how to control these water brushes. It's a good thing it's not so difficult. I like to imagine the possibilities of one day taking these things out into an open field somewhere. All I would need is a water brush, these Fineliners, and some watercolor paper. I was having a little trouble with these colors bleeding into each other with these small details, but in the end I figured it out. So with the background, I wanted to make everything sort of kind of blurry. So I wanted to have a lot of soft edges, and it wouldn't be difficult using these ARTEZA products. Soft edges are really easy with watercolor. And that's basically what I'm doing. So I wasn't really satisfied with the way the background was turning out. So I switched to the real brush pens. And good thing about ARTEZA products is their colors match. So the colors of the Fineliner pens match the colors of the real brush pens. Now they weren't an exact match, but the colors are really close. So now I switched to acrylic paint, and we're gonna paint some gold. And I was surprised to see how well these acrylic paints worked with the brush pens and the Fineliners. So I drew some details in, and I'm going over it with white paint. I was again surprised by how much these acrylic paints match the other colors of the other products. This is some pretty exciting stuff to me. To be able to go from a real brush pen to a Fineliner to acrylic paint and not lose much color-wise is amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun working on some multimedia stuff. Now this turned out a lot better than I thought it would. What's most surprising is how beautiful these colors are, how saturated they are. I didn't expect that. I thought this would be more watercolor-like. Staring at this thing through a screen does the colors no justice. So let me tell you what I didn't like. All the colors don't lift the same. Some colors you have to work more. Some colors are richer, some colors are less. But all in all, I like to give these products 2 thumbs up. I definitely recommend them. In the description, there's a coupon that'll give you 10% off of ARTEZA products. And there's a link that'll send you to their store. So go ahead and check it out if you think this is something you want to try. Like, subscribe, comment, or share. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.